the only set of people who couldn't be healed by Jesus. Did you know there was a town that couldn't receive for Jesus Christ? Follow me carefully to the end and with an open mind to learn which town and why they couldn't. Before I start, hit the subscribe button or you may not see us again. From the moment of his baptism, Jesus overflowed with the Holy Spirit. He was taken by the Spirit from the Jordan into the wilderness of Judea to experience for 40 days the ordeal of testing by the accuser. He had no food during this time and ended his 40-day fast very hungry. It was then the devil said to him, "If you are really the Son of God, command this stone to turn into a loaf of bread for you." Jesus replied, "I will not, for it is written in the scriptures, life does not come only from eating bread but from God. Life flows from every revelation from his mouth." The devil lifted Jesus high into the sky, and in a flash showed him all the kingdoms and regions of the world. The devil then said to Jesus, "All of this, with all its power, authority, and splendor, is mine to give to whomever I wish. Just do one thing, and you will have it all. Simply bow down to worship me, and it will be yours. You will possess everything." Jesus rebuked him and said, "Satan, get behind me, for it is written in the scriptures, only one is worthy of adoration. Therefore, worship only the Lord your God and love him supremely." Next, the devil took Jesus to Jerusalem, set him on the highest point of the temple, and tempted him, saying, "If you really are the Son of God, jump down in front of all the people, for it is written in the scriptures, God has given his angels instructions to protect you from harm. For angels' hands will hold you up and keep you from hurting even one foot on a stone." Jesus replied, "It is also written in the scriptures, how dare you provoke the Lord your God?" That silenced the devil's harassment for the time being, so he retreated until an opportune time. Then Jesus, armed with the Holy Spirit's power, returned to Galilee, and his fame spread throughout the region. He taught in the synagogues and they glorified him. When he came to Nazareth, where he had grown up, he went into the synagogue, as he always did on the Sabbath. When Jesus came to the front to read the scriptures, he was handed the scroll of the prophet Isaiah. He unrolled the scroll and found where it is written, "The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, and he has anointed me to be hope for the poor, healing for the brokenhearted, and new eyes for the blind, and to preach to prisoners, you are set free. I have come to share the message of Jubilee, for the time of God's great acceptance has begun." After he read this, he rolled up the scroll, handed it back to the attendant, and sat down. Everyone stared at Jesus, wondering what he was about to say. Then he added, "Today, these scriptures came true in front of you." Everyone was impressed by how well Jesus spoke, in awe of the beautiful words of grace that came from his lips. But they said among themselves, "Who does he think he is? Isn't he Joseph's son, who grew up here in Nazareth?" Jesus said to them, "I suppose you'll quote me the proverb, 'Doctor, go and heal yourself before you try to heal others,' and you'll say, 'Work the miracles here in your hometown that we heard you did in Capernaum.' But let me tell you, no prophet is welcomed or honored in his own hometown. Isn't it true that many widows lived in the land of Israel during the days of the prophet Elijah, when he locked up the heavens for 3.5 years and brought a devastating famine over all the land? But he wasn't sent to any of the widows living in that region. Instead, he was sent to a foreign place, to a widow in Zarephath of Sidon. Or have you not considered that the prophet Elisha healed only Naaman, the Syrian, rather than one of the many Jewish lepers living in the land?" When everyone present heard Jesus' words, they erupted with furious rage. They mobbed Jesus and threw him out of the city, dragging him to the edge of the cliff on the hill on which the city had been built, ready to hurl him off. But he walked right through the crowd, leaving them all stunned, and because of this, they couldn't receive from Christ, and they are the only nation who couldn't receive, cause they were too familiar with Jesus. Moral lesson: don't get over familiar with God or things of the Spirit, or it will be hard for you to receive from God. If this video was a blessing to you, hit the subscribe and like button. Also comment what you gained from this. See you again.